got a bad case. I'm turning it up. It's getting cold in here. So fire it up. I got a
That favors Green Bay.
Absolutely. Welcome to Mike and Mark in the morning. My name is Mike. I'm a Cowboys fan. My twin brother Mark is a Redskins fan.
Playoff time.
Playoff time. Unfortunately, it sucks when your team is out and you got to watch other teams play. But hey, football is a short season. So Saturday, first game, Kansas City at the Indianapolis Colts.
I'm going with the Colts because they're playing well. Kansas City, I told you, they're a good team, but they're not for real. I just think the Colts are going to have too much with that guy, that running back they have.
I say that Kansas City comes in and gets the upset.
Wow. It's going to be a great game.
Andy Reid, he knows how to coach in the playoffs. All his starters rested. Now, sometimes that backfires on teams, but Kansas City has been putting up some points. They're going to play. I think Kansas City can go in there and beat them. I really do.
It'll be a great game.
Yeah, it'll be a great game. Andrew Luck at home. It should be close. Close game.
Kansas City runs the ball, they're going to win. Very pure.
Yeah, they keep the ball on the ground. Absolutely.
They're
They'll win. The night game, Saints at Philadelphia.
Saints are tough, but you know what, Philly? I think Phillies can play in good weather. Philly can play in bad weather. But here's the thing. Philly has a losing record at home, and the Saints have a losing record on the road going into the playoffs.
Right.
So, I mean, at home, they're horrible, Philly, and New Orleans is horrible on the road. But I'm going with the Eagles. Something tells you Eagles are barely going to beat them. New Orleans is a different team on the road.
Well, the research department was looking at some stats, and we found some interesting things about the Saints' defense. They're number 4 total defense
Which is
overall,
incredible.
which I was very shocked. They're number 2 in passing, but they're 19 against the run. And guess who has the best rushing offense? That would be the Eagles. And it's going to be how cold?
It's going to be cold, 0-1.
Yeah, it's going to be cold.
It's 8 o'clock at night.
At night, I just don't see the high-flying offense running up and down the field. If it's bitter cold, you got to be able to run the ball. And Eagles can do that with McCoy. He's the best running back in the NFL, probably.
The Eagles, it's all about keeping Drew Brees off the field. They go 3 and out. It's going to be a long day for New Orleans and that because the Eagles can spread the field. They can time of possession. They're incredible, and they run that hurry-up offense faster than anybody. 21.6 seconds there on the
We'll
line.
see if Rob Ryan's defense can he's going back to where his dad used to coach. There's all kinds of things here. Little tie-ins to the game.
I like Drew Brees, too. I'm rooting for him, but I just don't see it happen. Maybe they'll win. Who knows? But I just think the Eagles because they're home. That's the only reason.
As much as I hate to pick the Eagles because of how they bounce the Cowboys. But, yeah, I think the Eagles are going to win that game. Because of
all right, we're agreement on one and disagreement on one. Now Sunday's game.
Sunday games. The Chargers come into Cincinnati.
The only game that right now is intention of a blockout. I just heard on Fox News.
That's crazy.
They said that, listen to this, that you can get free download on CBS.com from the internet to watch the game, except if you're in Cincinnati. And I couldn't believe they said that. People are going to be in an uproar. I hope they sell out. Cincinnati hasn't won in 23 years. You know what? I like the Chargers. I really like them not to win the game just because Cincinnati's at home. But Chargers can beat anybody. But I just think it's going to be that cold. The Bengals, their offense is I don't know. It's going to be a great game.
It's which Dalton shows up.
Yep, I agree. That is a scenario.
Their defense is stout.
And that's stacked. They haven't won in 23 years in a playoff game. Could this be the year? And your buddy, you got to root. He's nervous, Purvis with Phillips Rivers.
I think he's pretty confident. But San Diego's the one team. If I was a coach, I would not want to meet them. They got so lucky last weekend, and you need a little bit of luck if you're going to make a run to the Super Bowl. And Philip Rivers has been playing out of his head this year. He's having a great year.
If it wasn't for Manning, it'd be like Philip Rivers. Because Manning has the best year of anybody, but Philip Rivers is having a great year. He's best of his career.
Yeah. And there was some gutsy play calling in that, the fake punt. I mean, that was a great game at San Diego game.
Absolutely. So who do you like?
I'm picking the Chargers in an upset.
I go with 2 upsets.
2 upsets. I told you that's why I don't bet. I just do this for fun.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. So the last game,
the toughest game of the week, my opinion.
San Francisco at Green Bay.
San Fran's favorite, and you know what?
3 points.
I picked against Rodgers last week, and
that was another unbelievable game.
And it favors Green Bay because they're home. I feel, but San Francisco can play in the cold too. They've proven that.
Yeah, they got a defense that they can pack up and bring on the road, and they're going to play the same style no matter where they are.
If their offense gets sputtered, then Green Bay wins because it's whoever can score. I think in that game, whoever scores, because both Green Bay their defense is struggling right now.
Well, absolutely.
So if it's a low-scoring game, that's going to favor San Francisco.
But you've seen San Francisco's offense go into sputter mode during
That's
the
right.
season. You
And
know?
if it starts to get cold and Kaepernick has problems, do you know what though? I think
Well, he better start.
I think they're going to
you
run.
know?
They're going to run the ball against them. They're going to use their play action fakes, the little screen passes. You got Anquan Bolden. You got a lot of power on San Francisco,
I
and
know.
that's why I'm picking them.
Vernon Davis. I don't know if something.
Crabtree. Since Crabtree's come back,
Crabtree
they've been
too,
playing incredible. So,
And they were there last year. They made it all the way to Super Bowl. They know what it takes.
Charlie, I'm rooting for you in Myrtle Beach, but he's a Packers fan. But I just think that San Fran's going to win that game. That's the only visiting team I have winning. I think I got all home teams.
The only road team, yeah.
Yep.
Again, this game it could go either way. I hate to bet against Rodgers, but I think San Francisco's gonna, just because of their Rodgers has been there. He's battle tested. McCarthy, he's a great coach too.
But like Roger said before, it's football is a team sport. And I think San Francisco has more things going on defensively than offensively.
Yeah,
Defensively that Green Bay has. But you never know. It's in Green Bay. Like that one year the Giants came in and beat Green Bay. Brett Favre, I never thought that was going to happen.
Right. Well, San Francisco's defense can keep them in a game if their offense is sputtering and not playing well.
Yeah. But the thing is, Rodgers is different at home.
Yeah, but
Just
Green
know
Bay can't do that. Their defense can't carry in case the offense is having a bad day.
if they win,
Yeah.
look for Lacey to have a big game, running the
Yeah,
ball,
keep it
trying
on
to
the
get
ground.
established, and
Yep.
Jordy Nelson.
Yeah, he's another one. You can't count him out. He's a clutch receiver. I'm going to go with the 49ers as well.
We're both in
in that game.
agreement on that one.
All right. Well, whatever. Wild card weekend. It's wild.
And what was our record now? Our record
Oh
for
yeah,
the year.
for the year.
What from week what?
Week 7, we started doing this little
Week 7,
experiment.
people.
So on the year, picking right and wrong, Mark ends up at 61%. I was at 58%. Pretty good, clip. Wonder
What was
how.
our records? Read them out for the fans.
Mark was 89 correct and 57 wrong. I was 85 correct and 61 wrong.
Both good.
Not too shabby.
No.
Wonder how it would have been if we started from week 1.
I pick every week, So
Yeah.
I probably still think I'd have a winning record, but not like 60%, whatever I am, 50 maybe, 49, 50, maybe, because the first couple weeks I did good, then I had one bad week. So.
Well, when the year started, my picks for the Super Bowl, I said was going to be Denver and Dallas, because I always pick them out.
Mine are in. I got Seattle beating New England.
Yeah,
That's what I
that
said.
was your pick from the beginning.
Seattle, New England. Yep.
Well, we'll see what happens. There's teams sitting home watching, seeing what's going to happen after the wild card weekend. Well, it should be a lot of fun.
And fans of the teams, be happy and be there. I know you're scared because I'd be at the Redskins, which we won't be in the playoffs for 10 more years.